All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakah Kodash. Second of all, I want to give double honors to my elders and apostles of Great Millstone. And third of all, I want to give a peace and safety to the hopeful elect out there, the brothers that push this truth, the truth of the King James Bible, and all truth and sincerity throughout the four corners of the globe. Also, I just want to do a short lesson to how alone the spirit of Yahweh Bahashim, Yahweh Shai allows it to go. It's pretty much going to be a wars and rumors of wars update. And Lord Will's brothers can see on the screen. I have this article here from the AP News, and it says China's military ready to fight after drills near Taiwan. And it was put up today. All right. So you got this going on in the world, but right now, pretty much the whole focus is on a shooting that took place in Louisville at a bank or something like that. You know, which we all know that those things, most of those things are is a facade, man. It's fiction. All right. But let me read a little bit of the article. It says China's military declared Monday it is ready to fight after completing the 3 days of large-scale combat exercises around Taiwan that simulated sealing off the island in response to the Taiwanese president's trip to the U.S. last week. The combat readiness patrol, named Joint Swords, were meant as a warning to self-governing Taiwan, which China claims as its own. China's military said earlier, and check out what they said right here. It says the theater troops, the it's like I struggle saying that word. The theater's troops are ready to fight at all times and can fight at any time to resolutely smash any form of Taiwanese independence. And check this out, and foreign interference attempts. It said Monday, right? So they said they're ready to smash anything Taiwan's got. They're ready to smash it, and anybody that tries to jump in, including Babylon, including the United States. All right. So I'm gonna pause it real quick and pull up what Biden said last year. All right, so I just did a simple Google search for what did Biden say about the situation between China and Taiwan. All right, and this was said last year in 2022, which was last year in September. I couldn't find an update um on if he changed his mind or he backtracked on what he said. Um, I can't remember if he did or I mean right now. Again, I searched the net to see, but it's all around the same time, and I don't think he backtracked on what he said. He said that they will help Taiwan. All right. It says, what has Biden said about Taiwan? Biden said U.S. forces would defend Taiwan in the event of a Chinese invasion. U.S. President Joe Biden said in an interview broadcast on Sunday that the U.S. forces would defend Taiwan in the event of a Chinese invasion. His most explicit statement so far as on this issue. Right now, remember we just read. They said the China said that they're ready to take on Taiwan or anybody that tries to jump in. We got something for them too, if they try to interfere. So again, to my knowledge, I can't remember rather than not. He's come back and said that uh we're not gonna interfere. But again, I strolled up and down, and this is the only result that came up. What he said last year in September. He said, yeah, U.S. forces would defend Taiwan. And again, China just said, if anybody tries to jump in, we got something for them too. If anybody tries to interfere. So we just got to wait and see what these devils are going to do, man. All right. But one thing's for sure, prophecy is definitely jumping off the page. You know, while everybody else is, when the mainstream, some bank got robbed in Kentucky or something like that. Louisville, Kentucky. Which again, like I mentioned, most of those things are fiction, man. Those things aren't real. They're all planned as a distraction. I wouldn't be surprised if something else happens today or tomorrow. More another, just something else to distract people. All right. But this is St. Matthew chapter 24, verse 3. And as he sat upon the Mount of Olives, the disciples came unto him privately, saying, Tell us, what shall these things be, and what shall be the signs of thy coming and the end of the world? And the end of whose world? Esau's world. All right, the end of his rulership. Because back then it was the Romans, which were Edomites, and today it's the Romans, which are also Edom. It's like it. Today, the rulers, the so-called white people, which are also Edomites. The Romans were Edomites, and the so-called white people today are Edomites. Same race of people. And Yahushua answered and said unto them, Take heed that no man deceive you. For many should come in my name, saying, I am a Mashiach, and should deceive many. Verse 6, And ye shall hear wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. Right, verse 7, For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there should be famines and pestilence and earthquakes in diverse places. Right, which China and Babylon are both kingdoms. All right, so again, Biden said, again, if they jump in, we're gonna China Salakia, China said if anybody tries to interfere, we got something for them too. And Biden said we're gonna help Taiwan. All right, which more if they got any more money to send, they'll probably just send some money. But he said U.S. forces, so I don't know. You gotta wait and see how it goes now, man. How the Most High is gonna do this. More than likely, it'll probably just be through aid or something. All right. His phone tripping, man. So with that, Salakia brothers, I'm gonna say all praises. Lord Will's video was edifying. I want to give all praises. Oh, here we go. I just want to show that visual again. Again, China ready to fight showdown with U.S. Navy. They're like nukes to me being shot back and forth. State TV shows war plan. But here in America, again, the top story, people are leaving these states at an alarming rate, which all of America is a dump. But some places I guess some places are worse than others. Shooting in downtown Louisville, everybody's attention is while this is going on. While China said they're ready to smash Taiwan and smash anybody that tries to jump in. And Biden, this guy already said that we're gonna help Taiwan if it comes down if they do invade, which look like they can do at any time now. So with that, I pray this lesson was edifying. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Rakakwadash. Double honors to my elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and peace and safety to you, brothers. It pushes truth and sincerity. With that, I'm going to say Shalom.